Hey guys, what's going on? Today's a different kind of video, and I think we'll be having more videos like this in the future, but let's just get right into it. I love Final Fantasy 15. It was a great game. I enjoyed every second of it. The loading screens were rough. There's no doubt about that. But it was awesome. It was a great game. I loved every bit of it. I loved the characters, and I will miss the game very much. We have other games to play now. We've got more Final Fantasy games to play. We've got some Injustice 2 to play. We've got a bunch of new games coming to the channel. So, I'm not saying I'll never play it again on the channel. I'm not saying that at all. But, it's definitely not going to be as much as it has been, or it was. Just because I have so many things I need to play, and I think I've played the majority of this game. So it's kind of sad to say, but this is kind of like goodbye to Final Fantasy 15 on my channel. But I enjoyed every bit of it. There's plenty of content for you to watch in the playlist I've made for Final Fantasy 15 on my channel. Tons of content. I think we did the math and it was like 39 hours. Something crazy like that, or maybe like 49, I'm not for sure. Either way though, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and if you do decide to watch it, you'll have plenty of stuff to watch. And maybe by the time you finish it, I've actually uploaded another Final Fantasy 15 video. Because that's the thing, it's not going away forever. I'll definitely make like a return episode. Maybe we can fight some of the bosses, because I know I haven't beaten everything in it. It's not that I think I've done everything and I'm ready to move on. I know that there's some stuff in that game that you need to do after you beat the game. And I won't try to spoil it for some of y'all. But, I mean, I could keep going and play that game forever. And I would love every second of it. But, I just need to change it up a bit. Just need to change it up a little bit. And I'll keep it around. Don't worry, it'll be back. But for now, we're going to be moving on to a new game, and I'll go ahead and announce that in this video, since this video is kind of sad. But the next game we're going to be playing is Final Fantasy X Remastered, and I guess Final Fantasy X Remastered 2. So that's going to be fun. I've never beaten that game before. I played it when I was a kid a lot on PlayStation 2, but my disc was really scratched up, so I could never get past certain parts. So it's going to be a lot of fun to actually get to beat that game and just kind of play it all the way through. But I guess that kind of concludes this video. I think I want to give my final thoughts on the game though. Kind of like my review of the game. And I think, and if you don't know, Game Informer gave this game, what was this again, 8.5 or an 8.75? Which is fucking ridiculous is what it is. But I mean, the only downside, the only flaws in this game I can truly think of, you know, and this isn't a cut up video to where I can just cut off the recording and just go think real fast. I'm doing it all in one take. Is that the driving is a little much. I wish the car was a little faster maybe. Or you weren't penalized so much for fast traveling. And the fast travel part is great. You know, if you want to, you know, you're like, well, I don't really want to drive. Here, I'll fast travel. And that's awesome. But in the menu, the loading screen, it just plays no music. And it takes forever. Even if you wanted to go like 10 feet, it would take forever to load. I mean, just add music. They have great. The music. The game has great music. I don't know why you just don't put that in the loading screen. But for a streamer like myself, it's a little bit more difficult because you have to like make it more entertaining. So like, I try not to use loading screens as much. But for a regular player, that probably doesn't matter as much. I mean, that could happen. You could be like, okay, well, I can go to the bathroom real fast, or oh, I can go get a drink real fast. Or, you know, I can go buy some groceries and bring them back and unload them all and then get back and still have time to go to the bathroom. But besides that, it's an amazing game. It's a flawless game. The characters are the best. I've played Final Fantasy VII, and I've thought that game was my favorite game for a long time now, but I don't know. I really don't know. After playing Final Fantasy 15, I really loved it, but I didn't know if it was my favorite. I really didn't, and it's a great game. The ending is confusing. I won't say for anybody who doesn't know. But then I figured out by some people that subscribe to me on YouTube that there are DLC episodes for Gladius, Prompto, and Ignis. And I was like, and if you know, on the channel, I hadn't played it in a while. I hadn't played Final Fantasy 15 in at least a month or two. And so I figured out about those DLCs, and I thought that would be a good way to send off Final Fantasy 15. So I basically just bought the DLCs. They're each $5 a piece. That's nothing really for a DLC. I mean, hell, Injustice 2 DLC characters, one Injustice 2 character is like $6. What the fuck, Ed Boon? But basically, each DLC is $5. So really, it's $15 total. And I think it ended up really being $14.99. So, but basically, I went ahead and just decided to play those. And the Gladius one is tough. It's tough. And it was good. I thought it was awesome at the time. But then I played Episode Prompto. And Episode Prompto destroys Episode Gladius. It is so much better. They must have not known what they were doing with Episode Gladius. Because it's good, and it's what a DLC really should be. But Episode Prompto was like a whole new fucking game. It was like a whole new story. It was a masterpiece. And the ending scene, I mean, if you watch my playthrough of Episode Prompto, I am truly amazed by how good it is. So without playing that, when every time I played Episode Ignis, I was like, well, there's no way. There's no way it can top that. And it fucking did. It fucking did. It is so good. And after beating Episode Ignis, I was like, wow, that was really good. I was like, wow, that was insane. But then what really got me was the extra verse part. What? What'd you just say? Extra verse? Yeah, I basically changed the outcome of the fucking game. And it made it way less confusing. I mean, it's still confusing. Come on, we're playing a Final Fantasy game. But oh my gosh, it was so fucking awesome. Could not believe how awesome it was. And once that happened, I was like, this might be the best game I ever played. This might be my favorite game. And in that moment, I realized how attached I was to all these characters along the way. And of course, if you've seen me play the rest of the game, you've known I was attached. And that is kind of like my feelings on the DLCs and whatnot. And I'll go ahead and this video's already long. I didn't even really want to be this long, but I will say that some of my favorite moments in the game are whenever I'm trying to think. I don't really want to cut this. I guess when you see the summons for the first time, just kind of all of them make such a big impact in the game. And like other Final Fantasy games, they really don't sometimes. On Final Fantasy VII, they really don't matter. But when you see Titan for the first time, it's really like, wow. Like, holy fucking shit. When you get separated, and then you see like Rama, and he's just pretty much on your side from the start. And when you use him for the first time, it's like, whoa, what the fuck am I playing? And then I think my favorite one though was Leviathan. If you watch my episode with Leviathan, I am mind blown that fight scene is like one of the best. It might be the best fight scene I've ever faced. It was truly awesome. And then later, when Leviathan comes up you and he's like beside that train, it's so damn cool. So damn cool. There's a lot of great moments from that game. A lot of great moments. Really emotional moments as well too. I guess to finish this video, I would say if you have not played this game, definitely play it. And I think if I had to rate this game, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. And that sucks. But I think I would give it damn close to perfect. Damn close. And of course I'm including the DLCs. I'm not going to just count those out. I think if I did do it without the DLCs, I might give it like a 9. Maybe a 9.25. But I think with the DLCs, damn man, I want to give it a 10. I do. I want to so badly. They're just little baby things that throw it off a little bit. And a 10 has got to be perfect. We can't just be tossing out 10s if it's not perfect. But it was damn close. If I had to rate it on if it got me here, 10. If I want to rate it on how much I love the characters, 10. No doubt about it. But it's just little mechanical things, and the loading screens are bad. And the car is pretty awesome. You really can't hang on the car, besides it's just kind of slow sometimes. So I think, man, if I could give it a 9.9, I would. But I'm just going to have to go with a 9.75. And I really think it deserves that, with the DLCs included, obviously. But I think that's it. That's going to be the end of this video. If you watched my Final Fantasy series, I fucking appreciate it. Thank you so much for going on this long journey with me, and it was a lot of fun. And I hope you stick with me through many, many more. And I'm going to be having some new kind of videos, some comedy skits. I might bring back the vlogs. I really want to do that. So who knows? Who knows? 2018 is going to be a big year. No doubt about it. So, I guess goodbye, Final Fantasy 15 for now. I might make a comeback video. We might go do a couple bosses. I might do like a 3-part episode. Like the return of Final Fantasy Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Maybe something like that. I don't know yet. Just thinking on the top of my noggin. Either way though, guys. Thank you for all the love and support. Final Fantasy, blah, 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 blah. Of course, I had to mess up one time. But Final Fantasy 15, peace out, dude. It was awesome. It was awesome. And Final Fantasy 10, here we come. Let's do this thing. Peace out. Love you guys. And as always, embrace your dreams.